Alright, let's go for a ride. Do it, do it, do it. Alright, gloves on. I didn't get the ones with the big, you know, the ones that are called gauntlets. I'm gonna get them, man. They look so cool. It's like the ones that, you know, the old World War I fighter pilots and the biplanes and stuff used to wear. I mean, I think that's where it all originated, wasn't it? The first people on motorcycles, you know, wore like aviation stuff. That's the kind of look I was trying to get here, like old aviation look, you know? Old school. Because I am old school. I wasn't always old school, I just became old school. When you get older, that's what happens, you become old school. Oh yeah, man. I love getting it. I'm not a weak driver. I'm not a weak driver. I don't drive much during the week. You know, work gets in the way. And when I get home, I like to chill out with the wife and the dogs and stuff. And drink a beer, you know? So I was making a video in the truck, right? Because ever since I rode motorcycles before I ever drove a semi. And when I was, you know, truck driving school and learning and all that stuff, the skills or the habits that you have to get into driving a semi are just the same, man. It's just flipped on the other direction, you know? Like the results of not doing the procedures properly on a motorcycle, like, you know, I'm obviously gaining on this person, but I mean, keeping your distance, you know, being aware of your surroundings, it's exactly the same in a truck. It's just the outcome of not following those things are like you know, different. Because in a motorcycle, if you don't follow your own personal safety guidelines, you're gonna get hurt, right? You could be real bad. And on the other hand, in the semi, you got to be aware of all that stuff as well, because the result's going to be different. But on the other end of the scale, it's like you're going to drive right over the top of some of these cars. You know, it might seem hard to believe, right? But riding motorcycles and driving semis, it's kind of the same, you know? Keeping your distance, looking around in your mirrors, and like reading the road, man, reading these other drivers. You gotta be a mind reader pretty much, right? I'm in top gear. Yeah, I'm in 15th gear, cruising along. It's almost time for me to get a different bike, man. Well, I'll keep this one. I maybe need something a little bit different. I'm thinking about getting a cruiser, actually. Not a bagger or nothing like that. I'm thinking about some kind of Japanese cruiser. I mean, whoever's watching this video, what kind of bike you riding for a cruiser? I was looking at an FJ 1200, man. I used to love them back in the day. I never had one, but they just look too cool. And I guess got a real stout engine. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something reliable, cheap, because obviously I'm a cheap wad, a tight wad, whatever you want to call it. I'm from Scotland. It just goes with the territory, I guess. And hell, sure as hell ain't buying new. But I saw that FJ on Marketplace for $3 grand. But then I saw this other, like a more, I guess it's a more modern version, for like $3,000 as well. And then I saw a Valkyrie, also $3,000. I mean, I can spring $3,000. I mean, I don't want something that's gonna be like getting the tire loose and stuff like that. Oh, hell no. I'm laughing, but it's like, hell, I'm totally serious. Like, if you stop here, okay, it feels nice right now moving, but man, when you stop, you can feel the humidity coming. It's summertime again. Well, look at all these guys out cruising. They see me with a helmet on, they go like, oh, not what I was. We're gonna sit here and cook for a few minutes. Open ventilation hatch. Yeah, we're gonna sit here and cook for a few minutes. I mean, it looks nice, but you can't project the feeling of humidity when you're on a, you know, watching a YouTube video. But I guess it ain't too bad. I'm not busting a sweat yet, but I'm gonna get sunburned. I mean, you're gonna get sunburned when you're moving too. And of course, open up the Sportster. No. What are you thinking? I can't help it. See, that's why I don't need nothing crazy, man. I might be old, but I still have the I still have the what do you call it? I'm still a kid, man. You look older, but you're still the same inside your head, right? Kind of. I'm a little bit more sensible, right? I'm just talking about getting a motorcycle that ain't gonna kill me. Alright, this is... I'm not sure if it's a county park or a state park. No overnight camping. I know that. Yep, a lot of people out fishing. Let's get some air kicking. Holy shit, that feels better. The key is, do not stop. That's a wintertime stop right there. That's a nice little place right there, right next to the park. It's for sale. What? Which way are we gonna go? Oh, I'm gonna go back and by the racetrack. Damn, I just got beaten by a bug. Safety visor down. Is when it gets like real humid. Well, I can see that. Look at that big bug. I can see the impact happening. It's like they're freaking drones. Like somebody's shooting me with a BB gun. Those bugs are big. Oh, we're gonna die. The battery. I should have brought a spare battery. Excuse me. We can still go for a ride though. So I'm gonna sign off. The battery's almost dead. So hey, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Heck, even subscribe if you feel like doing something a bit dangerous. And we'll make another video next week. Actually, I might make another one tomorrow. It's fun, man. But yeah, let me know if anybody's riding cruisers, which one I'm looking for. Something like a newer FJ 1200 and that kind of range. Sport tourer, I think they call them. I'm not looking for a Harley. Alright, y'all, have a good one. Happy trails. Ride safe.